Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Walsh Community Grocery pregame show. Pulling together, we all win. Brock Brunelli here on the call for the last game of the evening on the nightcap. Starting off with my pick for 2A Colorado State champions. Feels almost like they don't need any introduction. The Crowley County Chargers, led by Gunnar Hughes and company. Also having one of the 2A's most respected and best coach in Kyle Hughes, vying for Crowley to win state in Denver later this spring. Keep an eye on one of 2A's basketball's best duos in Gunnar Hughes and Elijah McNeil, who are leading the charge for the Max Preps number 5 team in 2A, number 42 overall in Colorado, as they're probably some of the best all-around polished players in Colorado 2A, going over with Elijah McNeil and Gunnar Hughes. Gone on over there to the Hoehne Farmers. Their men are on a 3-game losing skid. On the homestand after starting 4-3. Key for the Farmers is going to be scoring in the backcourt. Going to be difficult taking the ball to the paint tonight. They're going to have to connect on the deep ball to, the table to run it, obviously, with Crowley County as they try to play a game of upset. A win would give them a huge spark here tonight for the hometown Hoehne Farmers. Look for the point guard, Nathan Zamora, who will operate the offense here tonight, being one of the better assist getters in 2A Santa Fe League play. This is going to wrap it up here. Santa Fe League play on the Saddle Rock Sports Network nightcap. Coming up next from blistering cold, Hoehne, Colorado. First ad of the night is going to be who we had in our pregame show, Walsh Community Grocery. They're over on North Colorado Street in Walsh. Going over there for some good lunch or any grocery needs. Pulling together, we win. Going on over to Old Shade Customs. Obviously grateful for all of our sponsors, but I'd have to say this is probably one of the most, coolest, unique sponsors we've ever got on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. This is going to be Old Shade Customs here of Walsh. They're also on Colorado Street in Walsh. Hit them up for any firearms, knives. They're also one of the few in the United States to plate products and do custom leather. Contact our friends at Old Shade Customs for some sweet, awesome products today. Also, if you haven't seen already, upcoming games. We have a whole list of games coming up on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. You're not going to want to miss any of them. It's going to be action-packed, great teams, great people, all on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. You're not going to want to miss out here. And then now, for this last, 218, 217 of the pregame, we're going to be running our super fans thing. Finally got that digital QR code all squared away and good. So I'm going to be running the super fans thing now. Now's the time to click that. Thank you. Alrighty, we're going to be getting the starting lineups now, brought to you by Right Tires of Kim, Colorado. Could be number 3, Malachi McNeil. Number 5, Anthony Walter. Number 11, Ben Kuko. Number 15, Gunnar Hughes. And Elijah McNeil. Now for the hometown Hoehne Farmers. Going to be number 1, Levon Bachicha. Number 3, Nathan Zamora. Number 11, drawing his first start of the year, going to be Reese Bachicha. And also drawing his first start of the season, number 24, Isaiah Bachicha, as long with Diego Lujan. Now tip-off coming up here from Hoehne, Colorado. Number 5 team in the state, Crowley County Chargers versus the hometown Hoehne Farmers, vying for an upset tonight. McNeil versus Bachicha here on the jump. Tip-off from Hoehne, Colorado. Walter wins the tip. That's going to be number 11 there, Ben Kukau. Back on over to Hughes. Back on over to McNeil. Back on over Hughes. He's going to pull the trigger up and good. Uno, dos, tres, Gunnar Hughes. Back on over to Bachicha. Zamora has it, feed inside Levon Bachicha. Outside Lujan. Lujan up no good. That's going to be number 11 there. That's going to be Kukau. Back on side there to McNeil. Kukau going to pull the trigger up. And nothing but 3 balls flying for the Crowley County Chargers. Intercepted Kukau. Kukau feed inside Walter. No look. Kukau up and good. Quick timeout, Rodolfi.
Right Tires is your one-stop shop for fuel and tires in Kim, Colorado. Located on Highway 160, Right Tires has diesel and unleaded fuel available 24 hours a day. If you need a quick tire fix or a set of new tires, they'll get you what you need. Family owned and operated, they know that when our school and community thrives, we all thrive. Right Tires is proud to support the Kim Branson Mustangs and this student broadcast.
Much like this Lady Farmers team, coming out quick. This Crowley County Chargers men's team just coming out even quicker. 8-0 unanswered points to get us started here from Hoehne, Colorado. Crowley going to display this press. Zamora trapped. Needs an outlet. Zamora gets it outside to the senior Isaiah Bachicha. Bachicha over to Maurice Bachicha into the hands of the other 11, Kukau. Kukau outside, kicks outside. McNeil going to pull up the 3. Rattles just right out. Rebounded Walter. Back outside McNeil. McNeil slings it right into the camera. Nothing broke there, ladies and gentlemen, but we're all good. Nonetheless, back in the action. Diego Lujan over to Levon Bachicha. Out of bounds. Heading the other way. Crowley County led in the 7th season by Kyle Hughes. 24-2 last year. 108-40 all time in his career. Kukau has it inside. Walter working on Bachicha. Just rattles right off of the lip of the iron. Here comes Zamora. Zamora has it in the right wing. Back on over. Reese Bachicha up. No good. Zamora pulling up from Steph Curry range. Rouse up, no good. Walter taking away Bachicha. Lujan and Bachicha up. Nice. Heavily contested by McNeil. Walter broke his glasses there. Ref timeout. Well, that ain't good as a fellow glasses wearer myself. It ain't fun when you break your glasses, ladies and gentlemen. Walter was able, though, to put it back to pieces and good, though. Crowley County's ball. Possibly the best player in 2A. Gunnar Hughes has it. Pulls up, no good. Zamora has it. Lets it roll right out of bounds. Nice little textbook play there from Nathan Zamora. 8-0 is your score. Farmers unable to score yet. Isaiah Bachicha has it. Back it over there to Zamora. Here comes over there Reese Bachicha from Cougar Canyon. Good. Farmers now on the board. 8-3 is the score. 5:20 remaining. That's going to be McNeil. Something cool to see. 2 McNeils, 3 Bachichas on the court for their respective teams. And now this Farmers team getting a little spark. You know, I liked Rodolfi's plan of throwing in 2 or 3 new starters tonight. You know, it's good to see. Lujan's going to pull the 3. Looked good from here, up and no good. McNeil's got it. New 5-2 check-in, that's going to be Bobby Terry, Anthony Sandoval, Jacob Maganet, Jason Guzzo, and Caden Marquez. And that's what you're going to have to do with this Crowley County team. Really physical, great trained, you know, gym rats. That's the key to success, is being gym rats, and this Crowley County starting 5 ain't skipping a beat. New 5 out for the Farmers. I'd have to guess with Caden Marquez being out here as, you know, like the 6th man, as Kukau pulls it up and good. Kukau's got 7, you know, with Caden Marquez. Had a nice JV game here tonight, and Reese Bachicha did really good in that JV game. Drawing the start, getting a new look for the Farmers. Sandoval up and no good. Tip, Terry, back in the hands, has a wide open Walter. Anthony Walter, little finger roll up and good. 3 of the 5 starters now have scored for Crowley. On the line, the other way. St. Jason Guzzo's foot was on the line. 21 for the Crowley County Chargers. That's going to be Aiden Vowles, the junior. He's going to check in. These scores so far by LARCC. Ben Kukau with 7. McNeil pulls a 3 up, no good. And then Bachicha scoring the only 3 points so far for the Farmers. Magnet ran the table over to Guzzo. Goes through his hands. Terry recovers. Terry going inside, is going to take himself. Throws a body there into McNeil, up and no good. Marquez recovers. He's just going to pull it up. And Caden Marquez cashes. Like what I see there from the freshman. Seems almost every game he gets better and better. Caden Marquez with 2 points. Anthony Sandoval hits the bench, limping there. Starting point guard Nathan Zamora back in. Gunnar Hughes now back in. And Ben Kukau hits the bench. Going on over there to Gunnar Hughes. 17.1 points per game last year. 14 in Colorado overall in points per 32. Also 12th in 2A in points per game. Hughes flips it on over to McNeil. 5-13 is your score. Gunnar Hughes has it. Back on over there. The 3 up, no good. McNeil recovers. Gunnar Hughes thought about it. That would have been his 3rd 3-point attempt of the night. Walter going inside. Nice block there from Caden Marquez. McNeil. Beautiful defense there from Caden Marquez. You got to love that from Caden Marquez. Just not giving up. 2 quick blocks. Grabbing the ball. 2 thumbs. And Farmer's ball. Little half-court press. Keeping number 21, that being Vowles, near the guard. Guzzo feet inside. Marquez falls off there. Walter, his glasses fall again. Caden Marquez feet inside. Bobby Terry, good. Another ref timeout there. You know, I like what I'm seeing here so far from this Farmers team. But nonetheless, Kukau checking back in. Walter hits the bench. You got to love what you're seeing from this Hoehne Farmers team. Obviously, this Crowley County Chargers team, as dominant as it gets. Obviously, my pick for the 2A state champions, Crowley County. Hoehne Farmers playing them pretty tough here so far in the first quarter. We can see how long it lasts, though. But so far, it's trending up here for this Farmers team. This is probably the best I've seen them here. This last little 2 to 3 minute sequence so far. It's probably been some of the best I've seen them play so far this whole season. Nathan Zamora has it. He's going to sling it on over. Jacob Magnet back on over to Guzzo. Guzzo has Magnet wide open if he wants it. Bounces off of McNeil. 32 on 32 there. Nonetheless, Guzzo going to be on the inbound. Caden Marquez wasn't looking there. Had a wide open Caden Marquez. 7-13's the score. 2:13 remaining in the first quarter play. Walter due to check back in. We've seen a nice rotation of Kukau and Walter here. Hughes up and good. He wanted the foul, didn't get it. Looks like he got his wrist slapped from here. Jace Rogers, the senior, Levon Bachicha, the junior, Maurice Bachicha do check in, and then as well as Diego Lujan. And Walter and number 22, Majestic McNeil, do check in for Crowley County. Gotta give credit so far for this Hoehne Farmers men team playing this Crowley County team tough. Everyone comes off the court now for the Farmers besides the point guard, Zamora. 1:49 remaining. Zamora has it. Bachicha over to Levon Bachicha. Levon Bachicha, no-look pass over to Zamora. Makes him miss. Back over Reese Bachicha. Inside of Bachicha, Levon Bachicha, good. And I like what I'm seeing so far from this Farmers team. Moving the ball around, getting a quality bucket. You gotta love it so far, what Mike Rodolfi and company's doing so far tonight. Move the ball around, get a quality bucket. Here comes Kukau. Ben Kukau's got it, covered by Nathan Zamora, flips on over to Vals. Back on over to Kukau. Great defense so far from the Farmers and a foul. 9-15's the score. Little push there by Levon Bachicha. Farmers did get in trouble last time with the fouling. Jason Guzzo fouled out with 4 points, as well as Bobby Terry with 4 points in the loss this week earlier on. Up, and Gunnar Hughes, potential three-point play. Put it in the book and send Gunnar Hughes to the line. Gunnar Hughes now marking Ben Kukau with 7 points. They're responsible for 14 of the 17 Crowley County Chargers points. Went over to Hughes, 44% field goal percentage last year. This is his 63rd game tonight. I don't understand what's wrong there. Hughes made it and then ran. I don't understand. But nonetheless, they're going to nullify that point there for Gunnar Hughes. Zamora has it on over to Bachicha. Back on over to Zamora. Tipped. The last touch there by Rogers. 50.5 remaining for Crowley County's Kyle Hughes. Lost in the Final Four versus Evangelical Christian Academy. You may remember they played a little Cinderella run as Bachicha floater up and no good. Recovered McNeil. Little Cinderella run there from Evangelical Christian last year as they upsetted the #1 seed 48-53, which was Crowley County. Gunnar Hughes pulls it up and no good. Second missed three of the night. Rogers has it on over to Levon Bachicha, back over to Maurice Bachicha. Diego Lujan slowing things down, but went in through McNeil. Had a wide open Nathan Zamora over on that left wing. Here comes Gunnar Hughes. Very smart, obviously, with not having a shot clock here, just slowing it down. Getting the last shot here, 9-17's the score. Gunnar Hughes guns it down Walter, and a foul by Bachicha. Hughes threw a missile there inside. Walter heading to the charity toss. Walter, 6.7 points per game last year. That was fourth on the team, 2.8 rebounds per game. Walter connects on that first one. Great job there from Walter. He has 3 points now. 15 going on over there. Anthony Walter, 308 batting average in 15 games played his sophomore year in the baseball world. 9-18 to score, 6.2 left. And Walter connects there, his fourth point of the night. 9-19 to score. Zamora's just going to sling it up. No good. End of one. 9-19 to score, all Crowley County. We're going to be right back here after this word from First National Bank of Trinidad.
You live your life on your phone, so why not use your phone to finance your home? Introducing iLend, Express Mortgage from the First National Bank in Trinidad. iLend makes it easy to apply for a mortgage online. You can be pre-approved in as little as 8 minutes by simply filling out the fields on your phone, tablet, or computer. It's that easy and that fast. iLend from the First National Bank in Trinidad, equal housing lender and member FDIC. Visit fnbtrinidad.com to apply today.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to the nightcap for the Saddle Rock Sports Network. That Manzanola and Kim game just got wrapped up there. So this is the last game on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. Kim came out victorious in that one. Congratulations to the Kim Branson boys for winning their game tonight. They'll be down there at home versus Wiley. Tomorrow we have 4 games on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. You're not going to miss out. And then there's 2 games at home here for both ladies and men's Hoehne Farmers next week, the 25th and 26th, against Del Norte and Swallows Charter Academy. Caden Marquez recovers. Almost got the and one call there. Head coach Rodolfi getting pumped there. You may see him jump out of the building there. Nonetheless, Caden Marquez heading to the line. So far does have 2 points. On the season for Marquez, 1.3 points per game. 1.8 rebounds per game. Connects on the first one. 9 games played so far. I said in TSC tourney, if Caden Marquez keeps things up, he'll keep getting valued minutes in the varsity rotation. That's what they've gone to, going down a 3-game losing streak. It's going to Caden Marquez and the likes of Anthony Sandoval, the Trinidad transfer. So I like what I'm seeing out of Coach Rodolfi's rotation minutes. Back inside, that's going to be McNeil working on Terry. Nice block there from Terry. Bobby Terry covers. Bobby Terry feeds it on over to Caden Marquez. Jacob Maganet heaves it on over to Lujan. Tipped there by Kukau. And the other way. Here comes McNeil bringing it up. McNeil, really good ball player for this Crowley County team. McNeil, 5.2 points per game. And that's going to be 3 there. It's going to be for Kukau as called on Marquez. Go back over to McNeil, 5.2 points per game, 1.2 rebounds per game on the season. Caden Marquez now grabbing that left wrist. Keep an update there on his status. Levon Bachicha coming in. Looks like it might be that shoulder there for Caden Marquez. Kukau connects. Up and good there. He can have double digits now in the first half if he connects there. Kachow for Kukau. Connects on all 3 there for the Crowley County Chargers. Here comes Jason Guzzo. He has it. Nice tip there from Gunnar Hughes. Gunnar Hughes going inside. Charge heading the other way. 10-22 is the score. Team Vals do check in. Comes Guzzo on over to Magnet. Handling the point guard duties. Nathan Zamora on the bench. Trap there. I love what I'm seeing, this trap here from the Crowley County team. McNeil tips it. McNeil slowing things down here. McNeil loses it. Magnet recovers. Has Sandoval. Little in front of him, heading the other way. You know, that feels, you know, on 2 of those 3 drives there, Magnet had the right look, just wasn't able to connect. Nathan Zamora now do check in. Run over to Zamora, 7.1 points per game, 2.7 rebounds per game on the year. McNeil on over to McNeil. Back on to Vals. Back on over there to Malachi McNeil, the sophomore. Very young and veteran-like team this Crowley County team has. Good mix of senior, juniors, sophomores, freshmen, just all getting it done. Anthony Sandoval obviously checking out, new point guard in the game. That's going to be Nathan Zamora. Wide open there. Up and no good there from Malachi McNeil. Gotta love the aggressiveness from the Chargers. Wide open, Bobby Terry, good. Bobby Terry now has 4. Bobby Terry on the season, 5.9 points per game, 4 rebounds even, 8 points in the first game versus Crowley, 10 in the second. Almost another one there. Going to be Ben Kukau here on the inbound. 12-22 is your score, ladies and gentlemen, 5:36. Thank you all have joined us here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. Brock Brunelli doing the announcing, Connor McGraw on the camera. And a travel there. Heading the other way, called there by Brett Duran. Now obviously the Farmers still down big there by 10. But gotta love how they ended that first quarter. Let's see if they can find that spark again here to head into the locker room. As Zamora flips on over to Guzzo. Guzzo from 3 up and no good. Back on over to Malachi McNeil. Had Walter wide open there. Guzzo seals it quickly. Back on over to Malachi McNeil. Back over to Aiden Vals. Back over Malachi McNeil. Pulls the trigger. Up and no good. Tipped. Last touch by Jason Guzzo. Jason Guzzo, 6.8 points per game. That's 4th on the team. 6.4 rebounds per game. That's 2nd. And 3.3 assists per game. That's 1st. Slings it on over there, Aiden Vals. Diego Lujan, Isaiah Bachicha, Maurice Bachicha, and Jace Rogers, the senior, do check in now for the Farmers. Up and good. It'll be Elijah McNeil again on the board for the first time here for the Chargers. Back on over Magnet, touch pass. And that is good from Bobby Terry. Gotta love the defensive presence there by McNeil. Almost swatted Terry. Terry wins the battle that time. McNeil has it to Ben Kukau, over there to McNeil. Aiden Vals has it. Move forward to check in. Here comes Bobby Terry. Running gun in. Good, Bobby Terry. Bobby Terry now with 8. 16-24 with 4 minutes even left here in the first half. And now that Farmers team just kind of finding a spark. Kukau from 3, going to be off the iron. Recovered Levon Bachicha. Found the Farmers. I'm slowing things down here. I know they're in the press. Zamora, and good. Timeout, Kyle Hughes. Timeout, Saddle Rock Sports Network. All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we're going to talk about Old Shade Customs. Engraving and gunsmithing there over in Walsh, Colorado. They're on 415 North Colorado. Contact them for any plating or engraving needs. And Walsh Community Grocery. Run over to Walsh Community Grocery for any good eats there for lunch, or any, produce, or any, you need to run some errands. Hit up Walsh Community Grocery. Pulling together, we all win. upcoming games on the LARCC Sports Network. Obviously, that Kim Branson Manzanola game final there for Manzanola. And then Crowley County at Hoehne happening right now here. All on the LARCC Sports Network. Thank you all who have tuned in here so far tonight. Back to the action. Brock Bernelli on the commentary, and Mr. Connor McGraw doing the job on the camera. Coming up here at halftime, we're going to have the Cook Oil halftime show report. We bring comments and reactions from the first half of play. Here comes Levon Bachicha going through McNeil. McNeil hits the deck. Zamora loses it right off of his face. Gotta love the fire this Farmers team's playing with. It's been some of the most fire I've seen from this Farmers team all year. And you know, if you build a culture and play with fire, you win a lot of games, ladies and gentlemen. Still have the tough task of beating Gunnar Hughes and company, though, tonight. Here comes Kukau back over to wide open Hughes. Pump fake. Hughes just going to go with the floater to the window, to the wall. Gunnar Hughes, 9 points. Here comes Maurice Bachicha. Flings on over Isaiah Bachicha. Handoff inside. McNeil says, no, no, no. And a foul. Levon Bachicha going to the charity toss here. 10.3 points per game. Had 3 points versus Walsenburg. 40% field goal shooter. Levon Bachicha so far has 2 points. Can match his Walsenburg match tonight. And he does there with 3. (19-26). Farmers can make it only a 6-point deficit here, but Chicha connects. Very smart now from the Chargers. You know, Farmers getting some fire finally. Just slowing things down, picking and rolling. Gunnar Hughes slings it up and no good. Recovered Levon Bachicha. Lujan feeds it on over to Isaiah Bachicha. Has a wide open Zamora in the left wing if he wants it. Lujan trapped on over to Isaiah Bachicha. Bachicha inside Levon Bachicha. Maurice Bachicha loses it. And just 2 of the 3 last drives. Just some head-scratching turnovers there for the Farmers base. You know, if this game comes down the wire, there might be 2 turnovers that really just cost this Farmers team if they keep it close. As Hughes does not want to keep it close. He's going to have now 11. 2 Crowley County charged double digits. Lujan loses it. McNeil feeds it on over to Walter. 2-minute warning. Tip there. Bachicha. Nice little turnover there from the Farmers. Isaiah Bachicha has it over Nathan Zamora. And they're saying Zamora touched it. New 5 now. Guzzo, Maganet, Marquez, Sandoval, Terry, Rogers. 20-28, 1:58 remaining. Farmers, if they get those turnovers, have to slow things down offensively. Get past the first wave of the press and then run your offense. Here comes Gunnar Hughes. Little floater from the charity toss, up and good. Link scores presented by LARCC. Gunnar Hughes with 13, Bobby Terry with 8 for their respected sides. Anthony Sandoval has a feed inside Guzzo. Looks like it's staying right here. Number 3, Malachi McNeil, who drew the start, the sophomore, checking in. Crowley County team 5-0 at home, as well as Majestic McNeil, 6-0 away, coming off a 56-35 Los Alamos win. 2023 points responsible, 61.63. 31.27 points against. Point differential of 30.36. Feed inside tipped. That's going to be Terry. He's just going to take it. Nice block there from Anthony Walter. doing his best Elijah McNeil impression there. Just 2 huge blocks. Ben Kukau now checking in. The junior Gunnar Hughes hits the bench. I believe he'll sit the last 120 probably of this half. Gunnar Hughes gets a breather. Tipped there, Anthony Sandoval. Sandoval heaves it on over. Magnet touched it and right into the hands of Majestic McNeil. Here comes Malachi McNeil. Slowing things down, playing smart now. Crowley County can easily win the game here basically in the first half with 2 or 3 more buckets. Malachi McNeil over to Aiden Vowles. Ben Kukau tipped by Rogers. Back on over Malachi McNeil. Malachi McNeil back over to Ben Kukau. Back on over Vowles. Slings it, no good. Recovered, Bobby Terry. Got to get that through that first wave of the press. They get the foul there called by Brett Duran. Will be on 11 of the Chargers. Gotta love what I'm seeing from this Crowley County team. Obviously getting into some rough patches here in the first half, but they just won't go away. Gotta love the dominance and turnovers they face just like that. Great job there by Majestic Manil getting the turnover there. Anthony Walter has it, slings it on over, loses it, out of bounds. Right into the hands of Gilberto Alvarado there. Here comes Jacob Magnet, tipped. Ben Kukau, and throws a shoulder into him, another foul. That's going to be on Jacob Magnet, 10.5 remaining. We'll get probably the 2 best players on this Crowley team, Elijah McNeil and Gunnar Hughes here. As Majestic McNeil and Aiden Vallis check out. They want the last shot here, Crowley County does. Tip by Rogers, Kukau work, nice block there from Terry. Guzzo's got to get through that first wave. 4 seconds, Sandoval back. Little dolphin pass to Terry, up no good. Malter just slings it, no call. End of 1 half, 20-30 is your score from Hoehne, Colorado. We're going to be right back here from a word from Woody's Furniture.
Woody's Furniture invites you to stop by one of their 2 convenient locations to browse their fine selection of beautiful furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more for your home. Visit their original store in downtown Raton or their new store in Trinidad on Freedom Road, right next to Big R, for a personal and professional furniture shopping experience. Woody's Furniture proudly supports the student athletes and student broadcasters of this tournament.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Woody's Furniture Halftime Show Report. Go to Woody's Furniture of Trinidad, Colorado for any of your appliance and furniture needs. And let us do the lifting. First, final comments and reactions of the first half have basically been this Crowley County team getting out ahead quickly, getting the job done quickly, but towards the end of the quarters, you kind of find this Farmers team finding sparks, getting points off of turnovers. This Farmers team, though, turning over the ball a couple other times, kind of costing them if they cut up the film after and kind of look at everything, maybe scratching their heads and not being too happy about it. Nonetheless, though, 20-30 is the score at the end of 1 half. Like what I'm seeing from both teams, this can arguably be the best any team has played this Crowley County team of a half this whole year. I mean, this team's 11-0. They're the dogs of 2A. I mean, you got to love what you're seeing so far from this Crowley County team. Not take away, though, from this Farmers team, obviously scoring 20 points. This Crowley team, though, it's going to be interesting to see what they do in the second half. I expect adjustments. Obviously, this Crowley team averaging an average of 32 points a game allowed. So maybe if this Farmers team can gallop, 40 total points tonight, you're feeling really good if you pass that threshold of 32, even if you come out with the loss. Points breakdowns here. In my box, I have Levon Bachicha with 4, Nathan Zamora with 2, Going over to Maurice Baticha, first one to score for the Farmers there in the game with 3. Got Caden Marquez there with 3. And then your leading scorer had Bobby Terry with 8. Having a nice game, seeing some open looks. But on this other side, this Crowley County team is just filling up the box score. Obviously, 4 of the 5 starters have scored. The only one not being is Malachi McNeil. But, Malachi McNeil, if I was counting assists and everything, probably has like 5 or 6. I mean, he's been having a crazy game with his assists. Gone over there, though, Walter, 4 points. Ben Kukau got it done there early there, cashing 3 made free throws. A made 3 from him early. And then Elijah McNeil with 2. Gotta love the rebounds I'm seeing, though, from Elijah McNeil. Overall, though, Gunnar Hughes taking care of business. We saw Elton Chavez here this week on the same court. You're seeing the same caliber of player here tonight, Gunnar Hughes. Like I said, with Elton Chavez, college recruiters recruit him or have the misery of playing him. College recruiters recruit Gunnar Hughes or have the misery of having to play him, because this dude's elite as well. I mean, like what I've seen from Gunnar Hughes, Elijah McNeil, obviously, and, Ben Kukau. I mean, 10 points. He's getting the job done. Usually if you have 2 or 3 guys getting the job done for you here in these 1A, 2A matchups, you're pretty darn successful. That's going to wrap it up for the Woody's Furniture Halftime Show Report. We're going to run some ads here, ladies and gentlemen. Talk about Walsh Community Grocery. If you want any lunch or any odds and ends there in Walsh, visit Walsh Community Grocery there over on Colorado Street. Pulling together, we all win. Thank you to Walsh Community Grocery Store. Going over to Old Shade Customs. Shout out to Old Shade Customs. Got on the sponsorship list here late this week. Truly appreciate you guys. Contact Old Shade Customs at 415 North Colorado for any engraving, gunsmithing, or any repair or full custom needs. Kind of heard a fun fact. He's one of 200 people left in the United States who still does plating on firearms and that. So that's pretty darn cool. So thank you to Old Shade Customs of Walsh, Colorado. Truly appreciate you guys for supporting us. Now I'm going to go on over to the Superfans. You've probably seen it a lot tonight, but got this Superfans program running. To become a Superfan, you scan that QR code that's about to pop up or visit Saddle Rock Network/fans. You can scan the QR code, fill out the form, do it via credit card or PayPal. Or if you want to give a check or something like that here to one of us at the game, become a super fan, because it's a pretty cool program we have. You can become a sponsor basically, and it's a lesser amount, and you get shouted out. So shout out to Bob and Tina Watkins, Connie Forster, Rosen Orville Strain, and Gail Hamilton. Shout out to all of them. And also, we still have our sponsorship packages. Yes, if you guys are wondering, we still have sponsorship packages. We can build up a package there for you guys, and we'll get that done for you guys. So I'm going to pop up that link here and display it for about a minute. So you're not going to miss out. Become part of the Saddle Rock Sports Network family today. Also, guys, while that's still up, please feel free to subscribe right now. Give a like to this video. Give us a like on Facebook to keep up to date on all happenings of the LARCC Sports Network family. You can see everything we're doing there. Great student-powered broadcasting here on the LARCC Sports Network. You know, we have numerous Kim and Branson students. I believe we have probably 7 or 8, 2 or 3 college students, you know, are doing secondary things out of high school. And, you know, you're going to have 2 or 3 Hoehne kids doing this all this year for Hoehne basketball. You know, a great coordinator in Brad Doherty of making all this happen. So shout out to all those people for helping us out so far this year. We truly appreciate you guys, because without any of these guys, none of this would be possible. Going to hit some more ads here. 1:28 remaining here from Hoehne, Colorado.
The High Desert Hunting Company is based outside of beautiful Aguilar, Colorado, at the foot of the Spanish Peaks. Their specialty is one-on-one guided hunting adventures targeting your once-in-a-lifetime trophy animal. Originally known as Zelly's Hunting Club when it was founded in the 1930s, the modern-day High Desert Hunting Company also specializes in leasing and managing high-quality private ranches for big game trophy hunts, bringing in clients from all over the world and bringing money into Los Animas County. Give them a call today.
Walsh Oil Company has been serving southeast Colorado with quality fuels and lubricants since 1962, delivering diesel, gasoline, and propane to residential and commercial farms and ranches. You can also visit Walsh Oil Automotive Repair in La Hoehne for all your vehicle needs. Walsh Oil is proud to support Kim and Branson athletics and student-powered broadcasting. Go Mustangs and go with Walsh Oil Company. They deliver.
Alrighty, just like that, 20-30 is the score here at the start of the third. Gotta love, you know, hearing what the coaches say here, being this close. You know, liked the speech from head coach Mike Rodolfi. You guys work hard. You know, let's award ourselves. So love the statement there from head coach Mike Rodolfi here. Farmers trying to still play upset. And a foul. 7:43 remaining. Garner Hughes going to head to the charity stripe. 15 points per game in his career. 778 points there in his first 2 years, obviously in his junior season. Jace Rogers now do check in. Connects on his first one, first points of the second half. Von Pachicha hits the bench. Going over to Jace Rogers, 2.6 points per game, 2.6 rebounds per game. Season high was 9 versus Swallows. Last year versus this squad, 10 points on 5 of 17 shooting. 2 points, 5 rebounds versus Swink, and 7.1 points per game last year. Zamora cashes. Uno, dos, tres. Nathan Zamora. Zamora now has 5. Second to Bobby Terry, and a foul there. You know, the Achilles heel for this Farmers team in that first half was turnovers. Had a lot of turnovers. In the second half so far, it's been hacking Gunnar Hughes. You cannot send Gunnar Hughes to the charity stripe because, I mean, this kid always connects from the charity stripe. He's almost automatic. You cannot connect as good as a shooter as Gunnar Hughes to the charity stripe. Gunnar Hughes up and good. 17 now. Bobby Terry covers, back on over Nathan Zamora. Taken away there, Cacao. 7:16 remaining here from Hoehne, Colorado. Third quarter. Comes Malachi McNeil, only starter here so far for the Chargers who have not scored. I like what you're seeing, though, nonetheless, from McNeil. Obviously, you said in the halftime show report brought to you by Woody's Furniture that He's gotten a lot of assists. He's created a lot of buckets so far tonight for this Crowley team. He could score right there if he connects. Does not connect there. Anthony Walter recovers. Back on over to Malachi McNeil. McNeil has it. Back on over to Malachi McNeil. Hughes hits the deck there. Could have been a defensive foul there on Bobby Terry. Walter pulls up from three, bounces off, recovered. Jacob Magnet has wide open Zamora. Shovel pass, no look pass to Jason Guzzo, has Magnet wide open. Guzzo takes it up and no good. Rogers recovers on the baseline there to the left. 23-34 is your score. Bobby Terry misses. Goes to the window up and no good. Jason Guzzo up no good, rebounded by Gunnar Hughes. Just seems like Gunnar Hughes sucks the air out of this building. Just absolutely dominant defensively and offensively. Anthony Walter going to go on over to Malachi McNeil. Malachi McNeil had it on the Farmer's signature, back on over there, Gunnar Hughes. Malachi McNeil, great job by this Crowley team just slowing things down. Bobby Terry takes it away. If I'm the Farmers, I'm slowing things down here, not getting a score. But Magnet proves me wrong there, gets a bucket. Nonetheless, though, Magnet obviously doing a good job there. 2 points there, but if I'm this Farmers team, I want to slow things down. You're in this game. This has probably been the closest Hoehne's ever been to beating Crowley County of this dominant of a team. Play smart with this game, and you could possibly come out victorious or feel really good either way. Elijah McNeil and a hack there from Bobby Terry, all wrist there. They called there by the refs there. Absolutely agree with that one. Diego Lujan, Maurice Bachicha, Isaiah Bachicha, Levon Bachicha, and Kane Marquez do check in. McNeil doesn't connect on the first one. So still a 9-point deficit for the Farmers. Crowley County very well still demanding in this game. If Hoehne wants to get any way back in this game, they're going to have to force misses. They're going to have to force turnovers and score effectively on them. McNeil there, going to have 3 points now. 2 points in the first half, 1 in the second, 3 total now. Tipped there. Farmers got to slow things down here to get a nice bucket. Maurice Bachicha airballs that into Walter. Walter on over to Maurice Bachicha. Back on over to Ben Kukau. Back over to Gunnar Hughes. Slings it on over. Levon Bachicha cashes it. Gunnar Hughes gunning down a 3. He's got 20, ladies and gentlemen. Little reach in there. Crawled on Crowley. It's Crowley team 11-0 in Santa Fe. With a win tonight, it'll be their 150th league win since 2005. 150th overall. My apologies. 25-38 now. You can slowly see this Crowley County team taking this ball game. Unless this Farmers team still playing really good. 13-point deficit still, though. Back on over Kane Marquez. Isaiah Bachicha goes in the hands there of Jace Rogers. Out of bounds. Last touch there, I believe that was by Gunnar Hughes. Back on Maurice Bachicha. Caden Marcus shovel pass on over to Maurice Bachicha. Gotta love the defense there from Malachi McNeil. Lujan just a quick little shovel pass on Isaiah Bachicha. Flips it on top of the key. Maurice Bachicha on over to Caden Marcus. Had Lujan in the paint. Levon Bachicha thought about it. Lujan through the legs of Hughes. Isaiah Bachicha up, no good. Back on over and head the other way. Here comes Malachi McNeil. Malachi McNeil over to Elijah McNeil. Had Gunnar Hughes wide open. Guns it. Gunnar Hughes wide open. Gunnar Hughes no good. Back on over, Gunnar Hughes recovers. Gunnar Hughes, little sky hook there. Back in the hands there, Maurice Bachicha. Maurice Bachicha on over to Caden Marquez. And a foul. Number 3 there on Walter. He's getting foul trouble. Majestic McNeil do check in Aiden Vallis. Back on Levon Bachicha. 12-footer up, no good. Nice rebound there from Elijah McNeil. Here comes Malachi McNeil, Bobby Terry, Jacob Magnet, Nathan Zamora, Jason Guzzo, and Jace Rogers do check in. Back on over Gunnar Hughes. Liked everything I've seen so far from Gunnar Hughes. As Aiden Valls pulls the 3 up, no good. Majestic McNeil. And the other way, last touch, Majestic McNeil. New 5 in for the Farmers. Still a 13-point deficit, Crowley County. This is all theirs here so far tonight. Love the dominance from the Crowley County Chargers. Back on over Jacob Magnet, feeds it on over Nathan Zamora. Nathan Zamora's just going to pull up from the signature up and no good. Nice block there from Majestic McNeil. Elijah McNeil over to Malachi McNeil. Good. Malachi McNeil says hello. All 5 Chargers have scored now. Tipped by Majestic McNeil. Shocked I haven't seen a timeout from Rodolfi. Chargers running away with this. Valls, no good. Recovered Rogers back in hands of Magnet. Magnet's got Hughes to beat. Magnet working inside. Great job there by Gunnar Hughes. Not getting the shooting call on him. Nice strip there by Nathan Zamora. Fireworks here in the last 26 seconds. Malachi McNeil, no good. Bobby Terry recovers. Nathan Zamora has it. Shoveling on over. Jason Guzzo. Spin move on Malachi McNeil up, no good. Recovered by Gunnar Hughes. Gunnar Hughes guns it down to Elijah McNeil. Slips. No good. Recovered. And that's not good to see Elijah McNeil down on the court. They need a timeout there. They're going to check on Elijah McNeil and make sure he's okay. Hopefully he's okay, obviously. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
Wright Tires is your one-stop shop for fuel and tires in Kim, Colorado. Located on Highway 160, Wright Tires has diesel and unleaded fuel available 24 hours a day. If you need a quick tire fix or a set of new tires, they'll get you what you need. Family owned and operated, they know that when our school and community thrives, we all thrive. Wright Tires is proud to support the Kim Branson Mustangs and this student broadcast.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Elijah McNeil still down on the court. That is not good to see. All of our prayers and thoughts go out to Elijah McNeil here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network, and we truly hope he's okay. We're going to hit some more ads here, ladies and gentlemen.
You live your life on your phone, so why not use your phone to finance your home? Introducing Island, Express Mortgage from the First National Bank in Trinidad. Island makes it easy to apply for a mortgage online. You can be pre-approved in as little as 8 minutes by simply filling out the fields on your phone, tablet, or computer. It's that easy and that fast. Island from the First National Bank in Trinidad, equal housing lender and member FDIC. Visit fnbtrinidad.com to apply today.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elijah McNeil was able to get up there. Gotta love the sportsmanship there from head coach Kyle Hughes helping out his player. Very classy there of Kyle Hughes. Gotta love it. Once they'll get Elijah McNeil on over there to the sideline, I think we're going to resume action. Obviously not good to see Elijah McNeil hurt. One of the best players in 2A basketball, and exciting to watch. So I truly hope he's comes back to full health and good there. Anyways, we're going to be bringing it back here, the action here on the LARCC Sports Network. Jacob Magnet has it, going to go on over there to Jason Guzzo. Jason Guzzo on over to Nathan Zamora. And a jump ball, 2 thumbs, going Red's way. Actually going to be Farmer's ball, so the Hoehne brass happy with that call. Nathan Zamora's going to have it, trapped there by the McNeils, and that time it's going to go Crowley's way. And that's what you like. This Crowley team does not go away, and there's a reason why they're probably the best team in 2A basketball, if not one of the best. They do not go away, no matter the opponent. I mean, this Crowley team could probably beat a lot of 3A, 4A, 5A schools. I mean, they're good, they're deep, smart coach, smart players. I mean, gotta love what I'm seeing so far from this Crowley County Chargers team. Aiden Vowles is going to have it. Feed inside to Majestic McNeil. Nice little dagger there from McNeil. Majestic McNeil, first 2 points of the night for him. Farmer's got to get past the timeline. Finally do there. Guzzo, Bachicha pump fake going inside. Little dagger from him up, no good. Tip by, recovered there from McNeil. Aiden Vallis, he's had a nice game, eating minutes here for this Crowley team. Malachi McNeil up, no good. Levon Bachicha, Nathan Zamora, galloping here, slowing things down, back on over. Here comes Bachicha, back-to-back daggers, no good. And right here, timeout Rodolphe, timeout LARCC Sports Network. I'm going to talk about Old Shade Customs here of Walsh, Colorado. Engraving, gunsmithing, repair, restoration, or full custom. Also plating. So contact our friends at Old Shade Customs today. Obviously, if you guys haven't already, become a super fan here today. Shout out to Bob and Tina Watkins, Connie Forster, Rosen Orville, Strain, and Gail Hamilton. And just like that, back to the action. Brock Bernelli and Connor McGraw here in studio here from Hoehne, Colorado. Finish out the weekend in Kim and Branson. 4 games there versus Wiley. Guzzo lost his dribble. Back on over, feet inside. Jessica McNeil recovers. Gotta love what I'm seeing from McNeil so far tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this kid's special. Majestic McNeil's only a freshman. Malachi McNeil's out to Vowles. No good, tip Magnet. Went over back to Majestic McNeil, just a great player. He's getting valued minutes as a freshman. He's not going to go away, ladies and gentlemen. And we're not going to go away either. We want to take a moment here to thank everyone who have joined us here so far on the LARCC Sports Network. Also, shout out to everyone who watched that last Walsenburg men's versus Hoehne men's game. The most viewed game in LARCC Sports Network if you take out any TSC or basketball. For basketball reasons, they're the highest viewed of all time, not being a TSC or playoff game. So we truly appreciate you guys for making that happen. We truly appreciate everyone who has tuned in tonight here to watch the number 5 Crowley County Chargers in the state versus the Hoehne Farmers, down by a huge 17 now. Bringing the action here, 25-42. One more period here from Hoehne, Colorado. You're watching high school basketball all on the LARCC Sports Network. Here comes Levon Bachicha, gonna go on over there, Jacob Magnet. Jacob Magnet looking for a runner. Great close there from Malachi McNeil. He wanted to go to Zamora, but reading it like a book and a foul. There's going to be a hold there on Majestic McNeil. Only his first of the night, so. Guzzo here on the inbound. Has to get it off. Feet inside Terry. Tip by Hughes. And Walter just says, I'll have it. Here comes Walter. Walter, no look pass to Vowles. Val's up, no good. Bobby Terry and a jump ball. Here comes Gunnar Hughes on the inbound over to McNeil. Maurice Bachicha do check in now. Gunnar Hughes, and that could have been possibly a 4-point play. Guzzo threw himself into Hughes, but nonetheless, Gunnar Hughes connects from 3. Connects like Wi-Fi so far tonight for Gunnar Hughes. Connects like a good Wi-Fi. Aiden Vals has it on over to McNeil. Has Hughes if he wants it for another 3. You can't give Hughes space there just like the Farmers did. Malachi McNeil takes it. They're still giving Hughes space there. Vals has it up and no good. Gotta love the fight from this Farmers team, just not going away. And the other way, Reds ball. Maurice Bachicha checking in, Jacob Magnet checking out, the sophomore. If you're here with us for the Saddle Rock Sports Network football broadcast, you may have seen Jacob Magnet getting a little look at quarterback for the Hoehne Farmers men. Nonetheless, timeout taken from Hoehne, Colorado. We're going to take a timeout of our own here, all on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
When you partner with Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions, you become part of the family. Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions is a design, build, and install company for synthetic turf fields serving Colorado, New Mexico, Utah, and Wyoming. We are the only owner-operated turf build and install company in Colorado, and we are a one-stop shop that does it all in-house, which means the people that are building your field care about quality and will make sure that it is done right. Choose Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions and join our family.
Coming back in the action here, Brock Bernelli, Connor McGraw here in studio here from Hoehne, Colorado. Thank you all so much here for joining us here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. We truly appreciate it. Obviously, if you guys have not yet tonight, subscribe. Let's try to get to 800, maybe possibly by the end of this game. Or, you know, if it's by the weekend, that's fine too. We truly appreciate if we got to 800 subscribers, though, by the end of the weekend. If you haven't already, please give a like on this video, subscribe, or give a like on Facebook to keep up with any dealings here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. And a foul. Jason Guzzo going to be on the inbound. Huge 20-point lead now for Crowley County. It's all been them in the second half. Gotta love those second half adjustments made by Kyle Hughes and company. Aiden Vals over to Malachi McNeil. Back on over Aiden Vals. Diego Lujan now checking in. I've liked what I've seen the last couple games from Diego Lujan. Kane Marquez now checking in. They're going over Lujan, 23 games played last year, 2.3 points per game. 7 points per game the last 2 games, 9 points versus Walsenburg. Left the game as the leading scorer there for the Farmers. Levon Bachicha recovers. Back in, right into the hands and a foul. Be the 4th foul there on Levon Bachicha. Bobby Terry, Jason Guzzo checking out. Here comes, intercepted by the newly entered Diego Lujan. Has Zamora wide open there. Levon Bachicha going to slow things down, back over to Maurice Bachicha. 3 ball from Cougar Canyon, good. Uno, dos, tres. Maurice Bachicha. Back on over here, trying to break the press. Back over to Malachi McNeil. Kane Marquez working inside. Back over to Walter. Ben Kukau has it. The very talented Gunnar Hughes do check back in, and Vals connects. Connects from 3. And taken back there in the hands. Taken away, though, that time by Vals. Vals has Walter working on Zamora. No good, and a foul. Put it in the book and send him to the line. After these shots, I expect Gunnar Hughes to check in here for Anthony Walter. Anthony Walter connects there. Walter having a nice game himself, 5 points. Up and no good. Recovered Levon Bachicha, a little left-hand throw. Almost skyrocketed there into the arms of my dad. Shout out there to Michael Brunelli. Zaya Bachicha now checking in now for Levon Bachicha. Levon Bachicha obviously in foul trouble with 3. Comes Malachi McNeil. Going all over to Ben Kukau. To the newly entered Gunnar Hughes. Back on over to Ben Kukau. Back over to Vals. Jason Guzzo now do check in. And Vals connects. 5 points now from Vals, all in this quarter. And a foul. Zaya Bachicha's going to have it right here. Timeout taken. We're going to take a timeout of our own. We'll be right back here all on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
Right Tires is your one-stop shop for fuel and tires in Kim, Colorado. Located on Highway 160, Right Tires has diesel and unleaded fuel available 24 hours a day. If you need a quick tire fix or a set of new tires, they'll get you what you need. Family owned and operated, they know that when our school and community thrives, we all thrive. Right Tires is proud to support the Kim Branson Mustangs and this student broadcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the action. 28-51. This Crowley County Chargers team has owned this whole second half. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why they're, probably the top team in 2A basketball. Is stuff like this. Out of bounds there. Here comes Gunnar Hughes. Gunnar Hughes brings it past the logo, makes Zamora miss. And on the floor there. Great ball handling skills there from Gunnar Hughes. Jace Rogers, the senior, checking in. And Zamora checking out. 16 points, 5 for 8 in his first home game of the year was versus Los Animas. 3.2 assists per game, first on the team. 8 from 14 for his free throws, 57%. Gunnar Hughes up and cashes. 26 from the big man. And a foul. That's going to be on Majestic McNeil. Jason Guzzo hits the charity stripe. Jason Guzzo, 4 points last time out. 0 points so far tonight, can be on the board for the first time tonight here with the bucket. Anthony Walter now to check in now. Walter having a nice game so far with 5 points. Guzzo connects there. Gunnar Hughes hits the bench. That was Majestic McNeil's second. Jason Guzzo up and good. 2 points now for Jason Guzzo. Malachi McNeil has it. Over to Walter, newly entered. Val's going to pull up from 3. Cashes. Timeout, Kyle Hughes.
LARCC Trucking is the place to call if you have something to haul. A family-owned trucking business since 2021, LARCC is named after the owner's children, their motivation to create a successful future. LARCC is ready to help you haul your hay, cattle, gravel, or equipment anywhere in southwestern United States. LARCC also buys and sells hay. Give them a call today at 970-274-0826 and get ready to haul.
Big shout out there to LARCC Trucking of Hoehne, Colorado for sponsoring the whole year for the Saddle Rock Sports Network. So truly appreciate it. 30-56 currently the score 3:54 remaining here from Hoehne, Colorado. Brock Brunelli and Connor McGraw here, all in studio, bringing the action here. 3:54 left here of the Saddle Rock Sports Network's day. Maurice Bachicha going on over there, Jason Guzzo. Jason Guzzo. Back over to there, that's going to be Reese Bachicha. Isaiah Bachicha has it. Going inside and a foul. We get back in the action there. Rogers missed on the basket. Gunnar Hughes now check in, 3:25 left. Gunnar Hughes seems like an easy 26 points for him tonight. Here comes Majestic McNeil on over to Anthony Walter. Walter has it. Back on over to Malachi McNeil. Feed inside to Hughes. Good ball handling skills there from Hughes. That's just textbook there. Anthony Walter could pull the three. He's going to do that. Doesn't cash in that time. Out of bounds. Here comes Reese Bachicha. Going to sling it on over to Isaiah Bachicha. Back over to Rogers. He nearly entered out of the timeout. Dega Lujan catches from three. Dega Lujan's first 3 points of the night there for the starter. And a foul. A reach in there by Jace Rogers. Third foul of the night there for Jace Rogers. And they just sent probably the best 2A player, if not one of the best 2A players in Gunnar Hughes to the charity stripe. Up and good. Gunnar Hughes, you got 27 points. And cashes again, making his money at the charity stripe. Here comes Guzzo back on over to Walter and heading the other way. And now we're almost in running clock territory for this game. Crowley County needs 9 points. Yeah, it seems like a lot for a lot of teams, but not for this team. Here comes Rogers. Rebounded, Gunnar Hughes. Lujan hits the deck. Here comes Hughes. Rogers throws a shoulder into him. Bobby Terry, Nathan Zamora, Levon Bachicha, Jacob Magna, and Anthony Sandoval now checking in for the Farmers. Jace Rogers, fourth foul of the night. Who else but Gunnar Hughes now at the charity stripe for the Crowley County Chargers. Gunnar Hughes up and good. Gunnar Hughes can have the Terrell Davis number, the cool 30, if he hits another one from charity stripe. This might be the final rotation here of the night for the Farmers as they get standing ovation and claps from the hometown crowd. And Hughes connects. He's got 30. It's like timeout taken, timeout indeed. Take a timeout of our own here all on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
Cook Oil is your one-stop shop for everything you need on the farm or range. We provide auto and ag parts and a full line of feed and livestock supplements. And we can handle your bulk fuel and propane delivery needs. Don't forget, Cook Oil is also your only source for Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides east of I-25 and south of I-70. Stop in and see us at 105 West Santa Fe in Walsh or give us a call at 719-324-5273. Thanks and good luck to the athletes competing in today's games.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the action. Crowley County's JV and end of rotation due to check in now here. I believe we did see probably the last of Gunnar Hughes tonight. Here comes Nathan Zamora all over to Levon Bachicha and a foul. Levon Bachicha now a little shaken up. Grabbing that right shoulder. Levon Bachicha going to head to the charity stripe now. New 5 now due to check in. And Bachicha doesn't connect. And now, first time tonight, you're going to see the likes of, Landon Smith, Damara Whitfield, the freshman, Ethan Rumrell, the junior, Elijah Arnster, the freshman. Originally, if you're up by 29 points or so and able to bring in your end of the rotation JV guys, you're coming out feeling really good about a win. It's always awesome to see, a team come out huge, victorious, and able to display, all their guys. That's exactly what Crowley County's doing here tonight. Levon Bachicha on the Dolphin flip, up and no good, heading the other way. 5 more points from a running clock. 34-61 is your score. Have the Wallace Oil post-game show report, final comments and reactions of tonight's game. Going inside, up and a foul. That's going to be number 5 on Levon Bachicha. He leaves the game, 10.3 points per game. Levon Bachicha ends with 4 points on his night. So the last 3 farmers to foul out in games have all had 4 points in the game. Kane Marquez checks in now for Levon Bachicha. Up and good, expands the lead up to 32 for this Crowley County Chargers team. Up and good, 100%. Here comes Nathan Zamora now. Farmers were also without Alan Mraz again tonight. Jacob Magnat on over. Back over the top of the key. Here comes Zamora. Farmers still got a lot of their starters still out there. Sandoval, the Trinidad transfer, up and no good. Heading the other way. 1:13 remaining. Obviously, this is going to be all Crowley County. Back on over, recovered. Bobby Terry. No good. Farmers team lost 73-51 and 63-47 last year. They had head coach Jesse Price, 3 years spent here, 25 and 33. Lost the seniors of Tanner Rusk, Edwin Trey Deemer, Isaiah Chavez, and Dario Fazzani. Six and 4 in their first 10 last year, 4 and 7. Looks like they'll go down to 4 and 7 in their first 11 on this year. Up and a 3, cashed. 34-66 is your score, ladies and gentlemen. Back on over Caden Marquez, 20 seconds left. Sandoval. And now the Crowley County Chargers team obviously coming out victorious. And Zamora Cash is there, the 2. Getting pumped now. 2 seconds up, no good. That is the ball game. 36-66 is the final. Final comments, reactions will be coming up here after this word from Wallace Oil.
Wallace Oil Company has been serving Southeast Colorado with quality fuels and lubricants since 1962, delivering diesel, gasoline, and propane to residential and commercial farms and ranches. You can also visit Wallace Oil Automotive Repair in La Junta for all your vehicle needs. Wallace Oil is proud to support Kim and Branson Athletics and student-powered broadcasting. Go Mustangs and go with Wallace Oil Company. They deliver.
And the Crowley County Chargers remain clean, undefeated. 12-0 now on the year. Final comments and reactions. We're going to start there with just that first half. The Farmers looked very well in it, only down by 10. 20-30 was the score at the end of one. 36-66 ended up being the final. Farmers only vowing for 16 points there in the first half to Crowley County's 36. Huge game, obviously, from Gunnar Hughes as he gets his banner there. I believe that's joining the 1,000-point club now. That is indeed. So congratulations to Gunnar Hughes there of the Crowley County Chargers getting his 1,000-point banner. So really cool thing to see there, especially on the road, and a huge victory like that. So going on over there, final comments, reactions. Farmers will go down on the season 4-7. Still a 4-game losing streak, but the story on the other side, this Crowley County Chargers team, 12-0. They remain undefeated. Ladies and gentlemen, I said in the pregame show, this is my pick for 2A state champions. My remarks remain the same, seeing them live here today. They're still my pick. I mean, they got a program here in Kyle Hughes, Gunnar Hughes, the McNeils. They're just all getting it done. Just a huge effort. Kyle Hughes, obviously, probably the best 2A Colorado coach. And, you got Gunnar Hughes, and I'd say the best 2A basketball player on the men's side. Obviously, Elijah McNeil left early in that game. Hope everything's all right with him, because you always want to see a great player like that on the court and fully healthy, no matter who it is. So, points here. Levon Bachicha fouling out with 4. Nathan Zamora with 8. Maurice Bachicha, he drew the start here tonight. The sophomore is going to end up with 3. Jacob Magnet with 2. Isaiah Bachicha had the start. The senior ended up with 0. Kane Marquez 3 off the bench, 0 in the second half. Guzzo 0 in the first half, 2 in the second. Bobby Terry ended up being the leading scorer with 8, and Diego Lujan cashing a 3 late. On the other side, the Victoria side coming up huge here, 36-66. A huge 30-point win for the Crowley County Chargers. Malachi McNeil cashing with 3. Ben Kukau with 10. Vals with 8. I'm going to have Majestic McNeil ending up with 2. And Elijah McNeil leaving the contest there early with 3. And the big-time show, the headliner there, Gunnar Hughes with 30. No doubt he is easily my Wallace Oil player of the game. Wallace Oil going into the 1,000-point club and going into the Saddle Rock Sports Network books of being the player of the game for Wallace Oil here tonight. That's going to wrap it up. Crowley County Chargers remain clean here in 23-24. Best of luck to the Crowley County Chargers fans rest of the season. Wish all the luck to you guys. And Hoehne Farmers will be back here the 25th and 26th. We'll have Kim Branson varsity action here versus Wiley coming up tomorrow. So you're not going to want to miss out on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. Brock Brunelli signing off. See you all at the next ball game, and God bless.